करंट अफेयर्स जीके जीएस फॉर जुडिशरी और ये है 12 जून 2022 से लेकर 25 जून 2022 तक का। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, नेम ऑफ नंबर ऑफ नेशंस इन ब्रिक्स ग्रुप। ब्रिक्स जो ग्रुप है उसमें कितने नेशंस हैं? 4, 5, 6 या 7? करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी 5। और कौन कौन से हैं वो देखिए, ब्राजील, रशिया, इंडिया, चाइना, साउथ अफ्रीका। गोल्डमैन सैक्स इकोनॉमिस्ट जिम ओ नील कॉइन्ड द टर्म ब्रिक, ठीक है, ब्रिक का कॉइन किया इन्होंने without South Africa in 2001, claiming that by 2050 the four BRIC economies would come to dominate the global economy। और ये जो साउथ अफ्रीका है ये 2010 में इस लिस्ट में ऐड किया गया। तो पहले BRIC था, साउथ अफ्रीका को ऐड करने के बाद BRICS हो गया। नेक्स्ट, ब्रिक्स का हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ पर है? शंघाई, न्यू दिल्ली, मॉस्को या नन ऑफ द अबव? करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए शंघाई, जो कि चाइना में है। नेक्स्ट, ईडी का फुल फॉर्म एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टोरेट, और ईडी का हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ पे है? न्यू दिल्ली, कोलकाता, मुंबई या बेंगलुरु? करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए न्यू दिल्ली, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, इन विच ईयर इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर वाज लॉन्च्ड। इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर किस ईयर में लॉन्च किया गया था? 1991, 1995, 2001 या 2005? करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी 1995। इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर को 1995 में लॉन्च किया गया। इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर को फर्स्ट 1995 में लॉन्च किया गया, किसके द्वारा? माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के द्वारा, एज अ पार्ट ऑफ एड ऑन पैकेज प्लस फॉर विंडोज 95, ठीक है। आफ्टर 27 long years, Microsoft has finally decided to retire the search engine. Next, who has become India's first weightlifter to win a gold at the IWF Youth World Championship? Correct answer is option number A, Guru Naidu Sanapati. Which country has proposed to plan to launch a solar power plant in space? Japan, China, US या India? Correct answer is option number B, China. What is the upper age limit of Agniveer recruitment? Upper age limit क्या है? 25, 26, 22 या 21? Correct answer is option number D, 21 years, ठीक है। An abnormal titanosaurid dinosaur egg has been discovered in which Indian state? Jharkhand, Gujarat, MP या तेलंगाना? Correct answer is option number C, Madhya Pradesh. It has been discovered in Bagh area of Dhar district in Madhya Pradesh. इसको याद रखिएगा, Bagh area of Dhar district। कौन सा district? Dhar district in Madhya Pradesh. Which Indian city is sinking at an average rate of 2 millimeter every year? Kochi, Mumbai, Panaji या Chennai? Correct answer is option number B, Mumbai. Which country has passed a bill to make online insults punishable by jail term? South Korea, Japan, Australia या Canada? Correct answer is option number B, Japan. Which nation plans to build a planetarium at the roof of the world in Tibet? China, US, India या Japan? Correct answer is option number A, China. China has started constructing a planetarium at the roof of the world at the world's highest altitude in Tibet for the exploration of the universe. Next, which country has topped annual World Competitive Index 2022? Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark या Finland? Correct answer is option number C, Denmark. Switzerland dropped from the top position to second position in the 63 nation list, ठीक है, 63 nation list. India has jumped by 6 spots from 43rd to 37th rank in this year's rank due to gains in economic performance, ठीक है। वर्ल्ड कम्पिटिटिव इंडेक्स 2022, वर्ल्ड कम्पिटिटिव इंडेक्स 2022 में टॉप करने वाला कंट्री कौन सा है? डेनमार्क। टॉप किया डेनमार्क ने। Which Indian state has been ranked at the first position in Asia's Global Startup Ecosystem Report 2022? Odisha, Jharkhand, Kerala या तमिलनाडु? Correct answer is option number C, Kerala. Which place set a new rainfall record of highest single day rainfall in June since 1966? Mawsynram, Cherrapunji, Sohra या Nongsten? Correct answer is option number A, Mawsynram. Meghalaya's Mawsynram has set a new rainfall record of highest single day rainfall since 1966, breaking Cherrapunji record as the wettest place on earth. When is World Refugee Day observed? World Refugee Day कब ऑब्जर्व किया जाता है? 20th जून, ठीक है, 20 जून। वर्ल्ड रिफ्यूजी डे 20 जून, वर्ल्ड रिफ्यूजी डे 20 जून। Next, PM Modi inaugurated the Center for Brain Research in which city? Bengaluru, Pune, Ahmedabad या भोपाल? Correct answer is option number A, Bengaluru. The Khuvskul Lake National Park has been added to the World Network of Biosphere Reserves. Which nation is it located in? India, Mongolia, Bulgaria या Nigeria? Correct answer is option number B, Mongolia. Who has developed India's first bodysuit for yoga in space? AIMS Delhi, CSIR, ISRO, DRDO. Correct answer is option number A, AIMS Delhi. Which country became India's largest trading partner in financial year 2021-22? UAE, Russia, US, yeah, UK. Correct answer is option number C, US. Which country has found the largest freshwater fish? Cambodia, Indonesia, Vietnam, yeah, Malaysia. Correct answer is option number A, Cambodia. Who will succeed T.S. Tirumurthy as India's permanent representative to UN? Vinay Mohan Quatra, Ajay Biraria, Kunwal Sibbal, या Ruchira Kamboj. Correct answer is option number D, Ruchira Kamboj. When is World Rainforest Day observed? 22nd June. World Rainforest Day, 22nd June. 22 June. World Rainforest Day, 22 June. World Rainforest Day, 22 June. Which nation has announced almost a total ban on use and production of landmines? UK, Russia, US या Japan? Correct answer is option number C, US. ठीक है? Which nation has decided to scrap its mandatory vaccination? Germany, France, Austria या Egypt? Correct answer is option number C, Austria. Who has been appointed as the new Director General of National Investigation Agency NIA? Dinkar Gupta. Which nation hosted the 14th edition of BRICS Summit? Russia, India, Brazil या China? Correct answer is option B, China. World Health Network has declared which disease as a public health emergency? H1N1, monkeypox, Nipah virus या norovirus? Correct answer is option B, monkeypox. Which country will host the 40th edition of G7 Summit in June 2022? United Kingdom, Italy, Germany or France? Correct answer is option number C, Germany. Which country has announced digital nomad visa? Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam. Correct answer is option number C, Indonesia. Digital nomad visa, Indonesia. Vanijya Bhavan is the new premise of which union ministry? Ministry of Commerce and Industry. When is the National Olympic Day observed? 23rd June. International Olympic Day, 23rd June. International Olympic Day, 23 June, 23rd June. Which state has topped the 4th Food Safety Index Awards announced by Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya on the occasion of World Food Safety Day? UP, Rajasthan, West Bengal or Tamil Nadu? Correct answer is option B, Tamil Nadu. Which state has topped? Tamil Nadu has topped. Okay. Which city is the host of the Summit of the Americas 2022? New York, Washington DC, Los Angeles, or Chicago? Correct answer is option number C, Los Angeles. Which of the following became the first country in Asia to decriminalize cannabis marijuana? Thailand, Cambodia, Indonesia, Australia. Correct answer is option number A, Thailand. First country in Asia to decriminalize cannabis marijuana, Thailand. Okay, Thailand. Which of the following Indian state has recently passed a bill to replace the governor with a chief minister as chancellor of state universities? Kerala, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. Correct answer is option number D, West Bengal. The union government has recently announced the Agnipath scheme. The scheme is for the recruitment in which of the following? District courts, armed force, Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, yeah, Intelligence Bureau. Correct answer is option number B, armed force. US Food and Drug Administration has recently approved the first systematic treatment for alopecia areata. The disease is related to sudden hair loss. Who of the following has recently assumed charge as the 37th Air Officer Commanding in Chief of the IAF's Maintenance Command? Air Marshal Vibhas Pandey. Which of the following country got the top rank in the recently released World Competitive Index 2022? Denmark, Switzerland, Netherlands या China? Correct answer is option number A, Denmark. ठीक है? World Competitive Index 2022 में टॉप करने वाला देश डेनमार्क. India's first privately run Bharat Gaurav train will run between which of the following stations? Coimbatore North to Sainagar Shirdi. ठीक है? Coimbatore North to Sainagar Shirdi. Who operates India's first privately run Bharat Gaurav? South Star Rail. What is the rank of India in the recently released World Competitiveness Index 2022? इंडिया का रैंक क्या है? 37th है. ठीक है? इंडिया का रैंक वर्ल्ड कम्पिटिटिव इंडेक्स में इंडिया का रैंक 37th. World Competitiveness Report 2022 is published by which of the following organization? Institute for Management Development, World Economic Forum, International Monetary Fund, या World Bank. Correct answer is option number A, Institute for Management Development. Bharat Gaurav policy is related to which of the following? Lease of trains from Indian Railways, promotion of indigenous development of missiles in India, awarding army personnel for their exemplary tasks in the battlefield, yeah, none of the above. Correct answer is option number A, lease of trains from Indian Railways. Which of the following states has recently topped among the major states in the National E-Services Delivery Assessment? Kerala. Which of the following union territory has recently topped the National E-Services Delivery Assessment in UT category? ये था स्टेट के बारे में, ये है यूनियन टेरिटरी में किसने टॉप किया? दिल्ली, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, चंडीगढ़ या नन ऑफ द अबव. करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. Which institution department notifies cost inflation index CII every year? Reserve Bank of India, Central Board of Direct Taxes, National Statistical Office, Department of Economic Affairs. Correct answer is option number B, Central Board of Direct Taxes. Which country has been recognized as the country of the year in Europe's biggest startup conference Viva Tech 2020? China, India, France, or USA? Correct answer is option number B, India. Which country is the host of SCO's regional anti-terrorist structure SCORATS meeting in 2022? China, India, Bangladesh, or Pakistan? Correct answer is option will be India. Which institution released the 2022 Global Trends Report? UNEP, UNHCR, WEF, or IMF? Correct answer is option will be UNHCR. Which is the venue of the Industrial Decarbonization Summit 2022? New Delhi, Mumbai, Gandhinagar, or Dehradun? Correct answer is option number A, New Delhi. Which organization developed the nuclear-capable Prithvi 2 missile? Boeing, DRDO, HAL, Dassault Aviation. Correct answer is option number B, DRDO. Which institution offers the skill-based bachelor degree program for Agniveers? IIT Madras, IGNOU, AICTE, Jawaharlal Nehru University. Correct answer is option number B, IGNOU. Which state has approved to set up Pilibhit Tiger Protection Foundation? Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Sikkim. Correct answer is option would be Uttar Pradesh. Which state is ranked first in Asia in affordable talent in global startup ecosystem report? GSER. Telangana, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra. Correct answer is option number B, Kerala. Former Karnataka High Court Judge B.S. Patil has been sworn as the Lokayukta of which of the following state? Punjab, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, or Karnataka? Correct answer is option number D, Karnataka. In which country the 8th Global Conference of Young Parliamentarians has been held to address climate change? Bangladesh, Egypt, Japan, or Uruguay? Correct answer is option number B, Egypt. Which country has become India's second biggest supplier of oil behind Iraq? Ukraine, Russia, Kuwait, or Qatar? Correct answer is option B, Russia. Almaty Dam was recently seen in the news due to the issue of the height of the dam. The dam is hydroelectric project on which of the following river? Kaveri River, Krishna River, Godavari River, or Periyar River? Correct answer is option number B, Krishna River. Burger Hills was recently seen in the news due to the discovery of over 200 prehistoric paintings. The hills are located in which of the following Indian states? Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, or Kerala? Correct answer is option number A, Tamil Nadu. Which of the following has recently come out with Payments Vision 2025 with the core theme of e-payments for everyone, everywhere, every time? 4 is Reserve Bank of India, Union Ministry of Finance, National Payments Corporation of India, NPCI, yeah, none of the above. Correct answer is option number A, Reserve Bank of India. Fujian Catapult aircraft carrier was recently launched by which of the following country? India, Pakistan, China, or Japan? Correct answer is option number C, China. Global Trends report was recently released by which of the following? UN Refugee Agency, UN General Assembly, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, yeah, none of the above. Correct answer is option number A, UN Refugee Agency. Amrit Sarovar mission is related to water conservation, soil conservation, wetland conservation, or ecosystem conservation? Correct answer is option number A, water conservation. Where was the largest known plant on Earth recently discovered? Off the coast of Thailand, off the coast of Australia, off the coast of North Korea, yeah, off the coast of China? Correct answer is option number B, off the coast of Australia. Hamza Abdi Barre has been appointed as the Prime Minister of which country? Thailand, North Korea, South Korea, or Somalia? Correct answer is option number A, Somalia. Who has been appointed as the new Chief of Press Council of India? Ranjana Prakash Desai. Okay, Ranjana Prakash Desai. Japan has participated in NATO summit in Madrid for the first time in June 2022. Who is the present Secretary General of NATO? James Stoltenberg. In which country world's largest ever freshwater fish has been found recently? Australia, China, Cambodia, or Chile? Correct answer is option number C, Cambodia. The multinational peacekeeping exercise Ex-Conquest 2022 was organized in which country? France, Oman, Mongolia, Iran. Correct answer is option number C, Mongolia. Which is the main venue of the 8th International Day of Yoga celebrations in India? Gandhinagar, Mysuru, Hyderabad, or Patna. Correct answer is option number B, Mysuru. For former US President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation on 1st January 1863. It is related to end of slavery. Which of the following country will host the 44th Chess Olympiad? Australia, Japan, Germany, or India? Correct answer is option number A, India. Pusa Bahar, Pusa Basanti, and Pusa Narangi are varieties of marigold, rice, wheat, maize. Correct answer is option number A, marigold. Zamini Island, also known as Snake Island, is located in Red Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Persian Gulf. Correct answer is option number B, Black Sea. Which country has released the most detailed geological map of the moon so far? USA, Russia, China, Israel. Correct answer is option number C, China. What is the name of mascot of 44th Chess Olympiad to be hosted by Chennai in 2022? Veera Thambi, Erivu, Yabodi. Correct answer is option number B, Thambi. National Museum of Customs and GST was recently inaugurated in which state UT? Haryana, Goa, New Delhi, or Maharashtra. Correct answer is option number B, Goa. Which is the first country in the world to require that a warning be printed on every cigarette? Australia, Germany, Canada, yeah, Italy. Correct answer is option number C, Canada. Which state has clinched the top position in the Khelo India Youth Games 2021? Karnataka, Haryana, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. Correct answer is option number B, Haryana. Agnipath scheme, which was launched recently, is associated with reforms in which field? Police, defense, civil service, tribal welfare. Correct answer is option number B, defense. Chilika Lake, Asia's largest brackish water lagoon, is located in which Indian state? UT, Odisha, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, or Sikkim. Correct answer is option number A, Odisha. Which country has announced to develop a wayfinding application for the United Nations building? USA, Russia, India, yeah, UAE. Correct answer is option number C, India. As per recent notification, the 5G spectrum will be auctioned for how many years? 5, 10, 20, or 25 years? Correct answer is option number C, 20 years. Which countries are the members of the recently formed I2U2 grouping? India, Israel, India, Israel. ठीक है I2 India, Israel, USA, UAE. I2 U2 India, Israel, USA, UAE. Which organization developed the nuclear capable of Prithvi 2 missile? Boeing, DRDO, HAL, Dassault Aviation. Correct answer is option number B, DRDO. Which country is the host of SCO's regional anti-terrorist structure SCO RATS meeting in 2022? China, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. Correct answer is option number B, India. Glysteropus meghalayanus, which was recently discovered in Meghalaya, belongs to which species? Snake, turtle, bat, spider. Correct answer is option number C, bat. Which institution released a report titled Payments Vision 2025? NPCI, RBI, Niti Aayog, or World Bank? Correct answer is option number B, RBI. Which country recently launched its most advanced aircraft carrier named Fujian? UAE, China, North Korea, or Iran? Correct answer is option number B, China. Which Indian airport was named the best regional airport in India and South Asia in Skytrax World Airport Awards? Correct answer is option number C, Mangaluru International Airport. Operation Sankalp is associated with which armed force? Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, Indian Coast Guard. Correct answer is option number B, Indian Navy. National Initiative for Promoting Upskilling of Norman Workers Nipun is an initiative of which union ministry? Ministry of Housing Urban Affairs. Which government agency is responsible for protecting India's critical information infrastructure? NCIIPC, National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center. Interstate Council was established under which article of Indian Constitution? Article 263. Which wildlife sanctuary is location of India's first ever dark sky reserve? Changthang Wildlife Sanctuary. A floating city named Oceanic City is going to be set up in which country? Maldives, Malaysia, South Korea, or Singapore? Correct answer is option number C, South Korea. 10th schedule of the Indian Constitution will deal with which of the following? Official languages, land reforms, anti-defection law, yeah, Panchayati Raj. Correct answer is option number C, anti-defection law. Varda River is the tributary of which river? Tungabhadra River. Raghurajpur is famous for which of the following types of paintings? Pattachitra. Central Bureau of Communication was earlier known as ब्यूरो ऑफ आउटरीच एंड कम्युनिकेशन। ठीक है, आई होप ये वीडियो यूजफुल लगा होगा। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। जय हिंद।